One day, I'm gonna take over this world with my fucking powers. I'm gonna rule this world with an iron fist. And no one can stop me. I am the god. They are just humans.
We're gonna get them.
Disgusting humans.
Alright, there we go. Our chance. Our chance.
Have to do whatever I say.
He's coming back. He's coming back. Get it. Come here. Come here. They killed him. No, I'm taking your car. We could have actually took the car from him too. All right, where's he at? Oh, he's over here now. Dude, I'm going off the radar. He's gonna think his car just like drove up to him. Ready?
Let's pause it. Head to bed. Wake up in the morning. Head to the city, yo. Tomorrow is Saturday. So yeah. Head back in the city. Oh man. I can't believe it. I will take over this human world. I will rule it. 7 in the morning. Let's catch a bus. Then head back to the city. May as well head back to the fucking city, yo. I am invincible. No one can get rid of me. I am a god. I am a god. I am a god. No one can stop me. I am a god. Ha 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 ha. Going to the fucking mall. Where the fuck is the bathrooms at, dog? I run this city now. I'm gonna kill the mayor. I'm gonna find out where the mayor lives and kill him. Wipe him out of resistance. Cause I wanna be the boss. I wanna control. I don't like anyone else. I wanna kill if anyone fucks with me. I fucking hate this world. Come on, there has to be a bathroom somewhere around fucking here, dog. Like shit. There has to be a fucking bathroom somewhere around here. IKEA, no. Not IKEA. Staff only. No. What's this? No. Gun shop. Target practice. Apple. Phones. Laptops. The front desk. They have to have a bathroom somewhere around here, dude. What's this? Photo booth. Okay, cool. I searched everywhere. There's no bathroom. Shit. Come on, there has to be a bathroom somewhere around here. Yo. Something, I don't know. What's up here? Food? No. So these are the bloody... This is basically a cafe or whatever this is called, basically. What's through? Okay, a shop, a shop, a shop. A boat shop. Or whatever that is. The map of the city. Okay, a shop again. Close, close. Open, a shop. 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 Nope. Nothing. No fucking bathrooms. What with this? This building's hotel has no fucking bathrooms. What with this shit? Shopping centres always have bathrooms. But not this one though, for some fucking reason. Fuck. Fuck this shit. Mackies. Chill. Sit down here, why not?
That triple dog there, you bitch.
Smoke a weed for the day. Fucking smoke a blunt for the day.
Come on, let's go. In what? In what vehicle, bro? Hold on. I have
Just your 18-year-old who's pursuing a law degree with a child as well. But I don't want to get too ahead of myself
Let's have
yet.
a joint.
This was my submission paper, as the prompt was to write something that changed your life, and what did you learn from it?
Let's pause it. Let's go. Let's go chill somewhere else. Why not? Let's go fucking chill somewhere the fuck else, dude. In the city of Greenwood, in the north side. Yeah, buddy. Greenwood City in the north side of Greenwood State, in Greenwood State, cunt. Oh yeah, buddy. I wonder if there's a beach. I want to go there because there'll be fucking hot chicks there where I can nut in. Fuck yeah. I wonder, is there a beach here? I don't know. Let's find out anyway. YOLO. Hell yeah. A beach. Fuck yeah, dude. Well, this is sort of a beach. What are these? Are these people houses or what? bathroom, I think. Bedroom, okay, so these are people places where they stay. Okay. Cool. I want to buy one of these. But I don't know how much it will cost though. Let me... Yo! Yeah. Oh! Hey! I would like to buy a place at the beach. You know those houses? Yeah, do you see me? Oh, there you are. Hey, this is yours for free. Someone told me someone told me to let you have whatever you want for free. They will pay for it. Okay, so whatever you want, you can have it for free, they will pay. I don't know who it... I don't know who though. They are anonymous. Yeah, I know what you mean. So yeah, this is your place here. See ya. Call me up if you want anything for free, like houses or shops or businesses. Okay, thanks. See ya. Okay, lounge room, dinner table, kitchen, bathroom. Hell yeah. Bedroom, pink bed. Let's make it red bed. There we are. My red bed. Hell yeah. I own this here. Cool. Chill here, I guess. Press play. Smoke some radio.
Good morning, everyone. This is Wendy from Tennessee. I'm a 21-year-old that dropped out of college when my boss offered to pay me a high salary in exchange for me to do some things with him. Now, before I get started on the story, please give this video a like and click the red subscribe button to help this channel grow. Anyways, growing up, I was always the lazy type. I know, it's a really bad habit and characteristic, but I never really knew or tried to change about myself till it was too late. I always tried to find the easiest way to get through something without putting in the hard work. I would put more effort into trying to get easy money or getting work done than take the time to make myself grow. For example, when I was 10 years old, I didn't want to do homework anymore. I was so tired and it was boring. I just wanted to have fun. So I decided to give this kid $1 every time he did the homework. He was poor, so he thought it was a lot of money. And since my mom gave me $20 a week, I didn't mind. For a whole 2 years, I paid him $1 to do my homework, so while I failed all my tests, I would pass my homework with breeze. When my teachers asked me why, I lied and said it was because I get nervous when I'm under pressure during tests.
Thanks.
Another would be when I was in college. I didn't want to be there. I only went because my parents were paying. I would much rather sleep in my dorm or go to parties.
Shannon,
so I devised another plan. I ended up hooking up with this girl who wanted to lose her virginity to a dog. I made it happen, and she went to class in my place for a whole year. I thought if I can continue doing this for the rest of my life, it would be great. I never wanted to work even a day in my life. I just wanted things to be handed to me. In my world, I thought I deserved it. So one day, I went for a job interview to be a secretary. I didn't qualify, but I was going to lie. After all, the job was secure and seemed easy. You sat all day, picked up some phone calls, and cleared out a schedule for the boss. It was something I could put bare minimum effort into because this guy had 4 other secretaries. He's the CEO, and since I heard that those other 4 secretaries handled most things, the 5th just kind of sat around. It was perfect. Not to mention, I wanted to drop out of college already. So I decided to put my best outfit on because I'll be meeting the CEO, Brian Comet. I loved how it wrapped around my body like a second skin. Like I said before, I got through in life doing the bare minimum because I was good with persuading people and my looks as well. I went to the job interview. As I got seated, I saw some people in the office glance over at me. I ignored them as I scrolled through my phone, waiting for my interview from Brian. After 5 minutes, I heard my name being called. Wendy James? Someone called from the office. It was deep and low. I looked up and my voice got caught. Wow, he is so handsome. I bit my tongue and smiled politely as he led me in and locked the door. Everything about him and his office screamed rich. It was too bad he was married with 3 kids. I guess he did love his wife if he's still with her after having 3 kids, too.
You got a fat ass, by the way,
I took a seat as he hovered over me.
Thanks.
So, Wendy, you are applying for the 5th secretary role?
Thanks, baby.
I nodded quickly.
You're welcome.
Yes, I am. Great. Now, would you like regular pay or triple?
Just so you know, I
thought I was hearing things for a moment. I paused and then peered up at him. I beg your pardon? If you sleep with me, I'll pay you triple your salary, give you paid days when I'm not in the mood, and vacation days, he said, completely serious.
Thanks, baby.
When I was still trying to process if all of this was a dream or not, he walked over to me. Well, little girl? I don't understand, I whispered as he lifted me and placed me on top of his desk. What don't you understand? He said, rolling his eyes like he was tired of explaining it already.
Pull out my dick and stop. Yes,
all
please,
you have to do
and
is
help.
be a good little girl for me.
Okay,
I'll pay you triple of your income to sleep with me whenever I want. You surely knew that walking in. But you have a wife and 3 children.
Hopefully you won't have a seizure while
he chuckled. So,
yeah,
and don't even think about reporting me either for this offer. I have eyes all over the city, and also I have people who work for me in the police force.
If we
the
do,
5th secretary's position is always open for a few days to almost a year or 2.
Like
you know that?
I'll put out,
at that,
then
I
I'll put
nodded.
the ember
I heard
in.
about forums online and theories.
Thanks,
the
baby.
4 secretaries he had hired had been with him for years. Yet the 5th secretary always got fired. I never really thought of why either, and I didn't care, until now. It turned out that the 5th secretary did nothing but spread her legs for Brian.
When we fucking
grinned
gag
at
me, help me.
The 5th secretary gets paid triple the amount because I'm using her body to do the things I can't get my wife to do. She doesn't know this side of me, and it'll stay that way. You think you would even qualify for this role if it wasn't for your body and looks? He spat. I want to interview you based on your looks. So, are you going to throw away that moral compass of yours for good money? I quickly did the math in my head. Tennessee's minimum wage was about $8 an hour. That means it's about $16,000 a year. By sleeping with him and doing nothing else, I was making almost $50,000 a year. I guess being lazy and finding the easy way out of life paid off in this situation. I didn't hesitate. Yes. Good girl, he praised. You're hired then.
So
the 5th secretary is only until you get bored of me?
Sure.
I asked for confirmation.
Cool.
Yep, then I'll fire you and hire a new one.
He's
but don't worry, something
smoke.
tells me I won't get tired of you for that long.
You're welcome.
He grinned even wider and took off his belt, followed by his pants. Now that you're hired, bend your body over my desk and put your hands on
and then I smoked and
just like that, I was sleeping with my boss, who's the CEO.
Let's fuck at your crib.
He pays me to use my body,
Look,
but I had to admit
now?
that he was good at what he does. For a few months, it was one of the best things in my life. He was older than me by almost double the age, and was more experienced than most guys I've been with. He would do all sorts of things to me, and I would just love him.
other guy
For example, he was very
gone out
experimental
with
inventor.
and I fucked.
His wife only wanted to make love and nothing
my
else.
mom and
and
my
was
dad
doing
would not
real
like
hard.
it.
He would do it with me. That was the job of the 5th secretary, and I
They'll
think
call
I
the
excelled
cops
at my job because I
and
liked it too.
try to
He would
convince
whisper
them
dirty
to
things
arrest
to me.
you for
When he was on his conference
pedophile.
calls, he would be bending me over to do it. Sometimes he would make
They
me get
do
on
a
his
fucking
knees
kill
under his
them.
desk
I'm a
while
fucking
he had
god,
clients
fuck's
seated next
sake.
to him.
Look what I
Not
can
even
do,
that, he spoiled me
bitch.
rotten, to my surprise.
No human can do this. I was chosen to get rid of all of the humans. Look what I can do. Fuck. Look what I can do, right? No human can do that. Fuck! You are God, you are chosen. So the legends are true, you're the chosen one. Yep. You got them what I am, and look what else I can do. Fuck! Give me a minute. Okay, 3, 2, 1, action. Look ready. Look what I can do. Fuck yeah. So you are the chosen one. Yep, I'm the chosen one from God. I'm the chosen one to get rid of every single human being besides women like you. Like, all women can stay. But men, bye-bye, they have to go. All women have to produce with me, of course, because how else are they gonna have kids? They have to all, and you know Even if they're, yeah, basically every woman. Teenager, kid, baby, adult, all women. Fair enough. I know. Can I be chosen too, please? Oh, help, please. Fine. Let me do a spell too, you know. Oh, good. I hereby let you be my second in command, chosen one. Thank you. You're welcome. Try to use your magic on that building there. Got it. Good. Shit. Try again. Sorry. Oh good, just try again. Just try again. It won't hurt. Try to hit this building there. Okay, got it. Good. Now, try that. Good. Now, try this. Good. Now, try this. Good. Try this now. Did I complete the test? Yeah, you did complete the test. Cool. So am I in? Yes. You're my second in command. Thank you, Master. Anytime. Press play.
His black card to buy whatever I wanted. Sometimes he didn't want to think of a gift to get his wife. He would send me to get things for her and then allow me to buy whatever caught my eye as well. I would buy myself tons of shoes, bags, and anything my heart desires, and he didn't even care. I was living the dream. Shortly after, I ended up quitting college. I didn't even care that my parents kicked me out because I used Brian's card to get myself a nice luxury apartment that charged his card each month for rent. Being the 5th secretary was the best thing ever. Every day was just partying, sex, and being given gifts. Then, it came crashing down. I was coming into work one day when everyone gave me a disgusted look. I couldn't help but frown. No one besides Brian knew what my job as the 5th secretary was. We kept it a secret because rumors could spread fast, and the last thing he needed was his wife on his case. Being a rich billionaire CEO was hard, so I had to sign a contract that said I wouldn't say anything. Yet I heard the whispers. That's the woman that slept with Brian for money. I feel so bad for Brian's wife and kids. She's a terrible being, seducing a married man. No shame. I heard she's being paid. You think I can pay her to use her too? Those things hurt, so I quickly made my way to Brian's office. I shut the door and I see him sitting on the couch. He looked like a mess and was tired. He pointed to multiple newspapers on his desk and I walked over, my eyes widened in horror. I turned to him, anger and fear consuming me. What the heck is this? My wife decided to install a camera and send all these pictures to paparazzi to play the crying wife card after she hits me with the divorce paper this morning, he explained, rubbing his temples. It's game over for us, little girl. What does that mean? I said, horrified as I stared at the newspapers. It was article upon article of people calling me bad names. My name was there, along with pictures of me and Brian in multiple positions in his office. I felt the world around me closing in and I couldn't do anything. It means my own company is kicking me off the position. I don't have my role anymore. I'm fired. He snickered. And not only that, but your life is also basically over now too. You'll be known as my mistress forever. What? He laughed at how shocked I sound as he got up. It is what it is. You know how these things work, he said, flicking his wrist. Do you think such a high-paying job that allows you to just do nothing would not have any serious consequences? You let your greed and laziness override everything else. You know life doesn't just hand you stuff, little girl. Luckily, I have some trust fund savings in an overseas account that I can rely on. I hope you saved up a good amount of money, too, since I'm cutting my card now and moving to another country to start over. With that, he walked away and the reality came crashing down. I didn't save up any money. I ended up blowing every single cent because I thought I was doing such a good job with sleeping with him. I didn't even think about saving. I had always relied on Brian for money. Without a college degree to rely on or my parents, my life was going downhill from there. It's been a year now and I have yet to find myself a decent job. Every single job I have is so tedious. When I come home to my smelly, disgusting apartment, I am too tired to even cook. But I have to or else I'll starve. My parents are still ignoring all my calls, and I don't think they will ever forgive me. I paid for the lesson, and I'm sharing my stories with everyone here so you don't make the same mistakes I made. So let this be a lesson learned to never find the easy way out of things in life. Hi everyone, this is Amanda speaking. Let me go straight in and tell you my dilemma on how my doctor accidentally inseminated me. And now I'm carrying the child to a cruel, rich billionaire. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to this channel for more storytime content, and be sure to like and comment at the end of this video. I'm your typical 18-year-old senior in high school. I have loving yet strict parents, being the only child. Although I love them, they tend to be crazy strict when it comes to dating. I wasn't allowed to even start dating until I finished college, so I can focus on getting my degree. Relationships would only lead to distraction and getting pregnant too. And let me tell you, they don't believe in sex outside of marriage due to our beliefs. Though, since I go to an all-girls school, this wasn't even possible anyways. My mom had scheduled me to see my doctor for a regular checkup after school, which consisted of a pelvic exam. The doctor, Dr. Penny, sat me down and told me to open my legs. She was about to place the speculum in me when we heard bickering coming from outside of the room. Sorry, she said apologetically. Give me a moment. I nodded as she placed a towel over me for privacy. And she opened the door to who was outside banging so loudly. Immediately, my eyes met a pair of dark, jade-colored eyes. He was beautiful in his black, expensive suit. The girl next to her was what I assumed to be his girlfriend or wife. Of course, the handsome ones are always snatched up first. His eyes never left mine while the woman that was with him chatted away. The women and Dr. Penny went into another room, and the intensity in his eyes seemed to draw me in. I wanted to ask him what his name was. I was snapped out of my daze when Dr. Penny closed back the door after going to another room to discuss things with the women. She sighed, rubbing her eyes. That's when I noticed the bags under her eyes when she yawned. Dr. Penny apologized for the wait, and then squirted something into me. I thought it was weird. I had a pelvic exam before, but I never remembered them using a small syringe to squirt something into me. I shrugged off the thought and thanked her before gathering my things to leave. I was hoping to bump into the beautiful man, but was met with disappointment. It didn't matter anyways. I remembered trying to convince myself. He was much older and I wasn't allowed to date. A few weeks went on without a bump in the road. Well, until I started to feel fatigue and nauseous. The urge to throw up resided with me, as with the constant weird cravings I had. I frowned, thinking I must be down with the stomach bug. The good thing about being in a private all-girls school was how understanding everyone usually is. So when I went to the nurse's office to rest for the 10th time in 1 month, I thought something was seriously wrong with me. Imagine my surprise when I opened the nurse's office to be greeted with the same dark jade eyes. Both of us stared at one another, and then I awkwardly closed the door behind me. I swallowed, about to say something when he cut me to it. "We need to talk," he said, his voice low and dangerous. "Where's the nurse?" I found myself asking. "I paid her for half an hour privacy," he explained without batting an eye. He shuffled through his expensive-looking leather bag and produced 3 boxes. I followed my eyes in confusion at what was happening, and then my eyes widened. "Are these—" I trailed off, shocked that I was staring at 3 pregnancy tests in front of me. "Take these." "There's no point. 1, I don't know who you are. 2, I've never had sex, so there's no way I'm pregnant. 3, this is sexual harassment," I exclaimed, feeling like this was all a weird dream. "Let me tell you, little one, you're not the one to make the choices here. Take it, or I'm going to force you to. You won't like the latter, and I don't care if you scream. I have enough to silence anyone in this high school," he threatened. I pressed my lips into a thin line and then huffed. I just wanted this all done anyways. I grabbed the box and marched into the nurse's bathroom and took the test after reading over the instructions. Finishing, I rolled my eyes at how stupid this all sounds. Unless I was the next Virgin Mary, this had to all be a huge joke. I grabbed the test after letting it wait for 3 minutes and then looking. Then, I was greeted with 2 lines on the first time. In shock, I took the other 2. There was no way. But each one confirmed one another's. I'm pregnant. I felt my stomach turn, and the fatigue setting in. Was that why I was so tired? A knock on my door jolted me out of my thoughts, and I opened it slowly. I lifted the test for him and looked away. I'm pregnant. I figured, he snickered, which is just great. But how, what? Dr. Penny accidentally inseminated you instead of my hired girlfriend, he explained, rubbing his temples. Which means you're carrying my heir. What? Are you deaf? He snapped, narrowing his eyes. I can't be pregnant, I screeched. It was like throwing away my own future that I worked hard for. Well, I can't be without an heir, and I've tried many times before, he shot back. So you'll be carrying it for 9 months. It? If I wasn't so shocked, I would have corrected him. This was a living being inside of me. Regardless, I shook my head and took a seat. Though I wanted to throw up again. How was I supposed to do this for months? There was no way. I'm sorry, but I can't. My parents are strict.
You're too white.
They'll tell me to abort it and... And do you want to abort the child? A living being? He countered.
You're too white.
I scowled in retaliation at his question.
There's nothing he can do, even
they'll cut my tuition
even
and
how much
else.
Money he got.
I'll pay for your tuition, even your college one, and anything else your heart desires, he said bluntly. He didn't even bat an eye when he took out a black Amex card and held it out for me. Here, go wild. When I didn't take it, he placed it on my lap. I stared. Yeah. And just like that, I ended up becoming the secret girlfriend/baby carrier to the elusive and rich billionaire. I don't know how he was able to convince my parents to move out of their house, but I guess money can buy anything, including me.
We'll tell smoke, then we'll fuck.
In the course of 4 weeks since I moved in with him while attending high school, I've learned a few things about Michael.
Shannon.
And there was so much to unpack when you live with someone
Yes.
who owns everything. He has a large penthouse and usually spent the majority of his time in his office. When he wasn't in his office, I realized how cruel he really is. For example, if his workers do anything that angers him, he'll fire them on the spot. When he comes into the room, the temperature drops. He was quick to anger and barely spoke. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen him smile. And I'm carrying his child. You're going to meet my parents and sister Becca, he said one day, looking up at his phone. I stopped eating, widening my eyes. What? We seriously need to get your ears checked, he murmured and scowled. Every day he has taken it in him to annoy me since I've moved in. I thought he was going to leave me alone, but lately he's been taking his time just to come bother me. I wasn't sure if I liked that or not. When? I mumbled, sipping my tea when the door rang. I furrowed my eyebrows together. Who's that? My parents and younger sister. This cruel, infuriating billionaire was going to be the death of me. I quickly got changed out of my I felt Michael's hand squeeze my thighs and narrowed his eyes at me. Perfect. Just then, I felt Michael's arms around my shoulder and my heart started to thump erratically. I huffed in annoyance as I got up to get us another... Hello everyone, Christy here, and welcome to another Storytime video. If you haven't already, make sure to click that subscribe button to hear more story...
Let's pause it. Let's do a money spell. There we are. Is this my room? No, it's not, dude. Is this my room here? No, my room. Or maybe this is my room. Yeah, it is. So, do the spell here. There we are. Cool. Nice. I have heaps of money. Hell yeah now. Yo, what's up? What do you want? Yeah, I want to buy... I want to have a hospital and an office and a music studio and a bloody music studio, office, music studio, office, doctors, like hospital. I want to have music studio, office, hospital, and a school, And that's about all. Cool. And, oh yeah, I want to own a hotel. Cool, that's all. Yeah, that's all. Okay, cool. Well then, it's yours. Like I said before, whatever you want, I'll contact the person, the other person to pay. You know, that person is rich. That person basically, he's the richest man in the world. He's the richest person in the world, I mean. Fuck yeah. So, yeah. He's a first for zillionaire. Not gazillionaire, but for zillionaire. That's more than gazillion. Okay, so yeah, see ya, thanks, you're welcome, hang up, press play.
And everyone there wore fancy attires that probably cost way more than my dress. I swallowed nervously and took deep breaths before going in. The ballroom was filled with people chattering away happily. There was no way my dad should know I was here. Walking around, I didn't watch where I was going when I bumped into someone.
Show me around.
I yelped as a pair of...
Got a baby cake. Thanks. Here is the lounge room, dinner table, kitchen, bathroom. And here is my room. Cool. I know. Let me do a spell where it gets you pregnant early. Like, tomorrow you'll be pregnant that early. Yes, do it. Okay, here we go. There we are. Thanks. You're welcome. Let's close this. I'll go over here. Yep, like a good girl. Punish me. Sure. Punish me, baby boo. Show my baby skanky little queen. Shannon. Thanks. Pull your hair. Pull your fucking hair. There we are. Oh hi, it's the next day. Let's have a joint. As you can see, I'm at the school. This is the school what I own. It's for people what want to learn magic. Since I'm the only one who know magic, may as well make an army in this school. I train them to be my minions. You know what I fucking mean, dude? Like I said, I'm gonna take over the fucking world. I'm a god, for fuck's sake. I don't have to obey to these human wars. I am a god, I'm a chosen one. I don't have to obey to anyone except myself. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. And that chick, she's in the hospital. She's pregnant. That bitch. Yeah, buddy.
Think of that powerful memory. Make it the happiest you can remember.
It feels like no time has passed, and loads of time has passed.
I've lived half my life on the set of Harry Potter and spent so much time with the cast and crew that it will be a rare peek behind the curtain into a world we have yet to reveal to anyone outside our Harry Potter family. Sorry.
It feels kind of emotional, actually.
She's so much like myself. I mean, I was seriously nerdy. And I was very kind of insecure like she was. I was quite a tomboy. I wasn't super popular or anything, so I basically was her, to be fair.
Sort of physically, we've all sort of changed a lot.
That doesn't really describe me at all, really. Especially the tall part. I'm ginger, that's the main thing.
I would certainly be going, yeah.
Draco Malfoy. He starts off as the ultimate sort of slimy head git, if you will, and he slowly, very slowly, matures to the sixth film where he realises that he wants more than just a sort of two-dimensional relationship with Harry. He wants to get involved, so to speak.
Enjoy the ride back to London.
They're all Voldemort fans. I wasn't expecting that.
You realise what they're asking you to do is extraordinary, and then I took it a bit more seriously. My sister has children who are then around 10, 11, 12, and I said, Martha, I don't know about this Voldemort. What? You're being asked to play Voldemort? You've got to do it!
One of the highlights of my part was when I had to pretend to be Hermione, pretending to be Bellatrix.
I don't like to be kept
have no
waiting.
joy.
I've still got the teeth, actually. I'll put them in if you want.
Our mantra for the crew was, let's make something timeless. Let's make something that...
Ah, yeah, buddy, yeah. Press play.
And people are watching this 15, 20 years from